What's up, guys? It's Blue Fastest One in Norvea. As I gonna do my first series, which is, well, in-person series anyway, where I'm not doing video games and not doing any wrestling videos. Even though I didn't do a wrestling video in a long time. I might bring that back, but whatever. That's not the point. This series is called... Yes, I did! Sorry about that, guy. It was in my backpack. Sorry about that, guys. It was just my mom talking about if I found my bill for school. Anyway, this new series is going to be called Let's Talk. And this series is basically going to be about me talking about, well, different things. Well, the first one I'm going to do, something that a lot of people, not only at my school, but in my whole, around the YouTube area I've been talking about, and that is this little trailer called Slavery the Game. Now, if you haven't seen the trailer, I might put it like in the video, but for now I'm just going to keep talking. So I don't, and you won't hear talking right now. Whatever. So anyway. So, what was I saying? Dang it, I forgot all about it. Oh yeah, I was talking about the game. Well, I know that it'll be fake and it's supposed to just make some people just worry a little bit. I'm sorry, but you can only take a joke a little too far. Now, imagine this. A comedian is saying the same joke over and over and over again every show. It will get boring. If I say spaghetti like 100 times, you might be bored by it. Heck, if I get to like 20, I think I'm going to be bored. So, yeah, that is... You can really take a game too far. And even if it's a joke, you should never make a joke about that. That's just not funny. I'm serious. One of my... Not viewers, but one of my subscriptions, his name is Oblivion09709. I put his name in I put his channel in the description below. He basically put in these words, and I quote, oh my god, I'm about to start saying that, no way. Basically, he said, quote, that was the most racist thing I have ever seen. I wouldn't be surprised if the KKK made this game. Even if this video is fake, and it was only meant to be a joke, you can only take a joke so far. Wasn't that 7-Eleven in the game? Let's hope that won't happen. I'm serious though. You can really take a joke too far before you make somebody upset, cry, even maybe piss somebody off. This little joke, that's just not funny. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna do something like that, no, what am I saying? If you're gonna do something like that, don't do it at all. I'm serious. That's just something you do not do. That's just in the low of the low. That's just so stupid. I'm sorry, but I can't say this enough. You can only take a joke too far. And just doing that. Sorry about that. Basically, I was saying, you can really take a joke too far. If it was just supposed to be a joke, just do something like simple. Don't be something like the KKK gonna return. They made the video game to prove it. It's just like this thing. Oh, it's exactly like this thing I saw on Extra Credit. is basically a show that comes on that has a new episode every Wednesday, and basically they talk about video game related activities. Now, this week they had, well, actually today, because this is October 12th, 2011, they made a video called Pangola Games. Basically, Pangola Games is games where, to try and think, Pangola Games is basically a thing that's trying to make it sound like, hey, if you do this, you get some kind of reward for it. Now, let's think of something. Now, if you're playing a shooting game, let's go with that shooting game. It could be COD, it could be Battlefield. Most of the time, it's gonna be Arabians. That's your common enemy. So every time you see a turban on somebody's head, you're going right after them and shoot their ass. But I just want to know. But the thing is, why are you shooting that dude? Why is he your enemy? They just need to take those things into consideration for a game. Because if we really gonna make truce with other countries, we cannot start with that. I'm serious. If we're gonna put games where we shooting these people, it's just gonna go into a whole lot of nonsense. And now, if we go into the future and we're best friends, they'll be just shocked on why in the world are we trying to think of something. Why are we shooting them? Jeez, it takes me a few seconds just to think of that. I'm serious. That's just really... No! Back to the subject. Basically, know what you're doing. Know what you're doing before you do something. Oh, that is not a good moral. Let me think of another subject before I think of another stupid moral. Oh yeah, I remember this really, no, I don't know what you can call it. That's a good positive, not positive, negative. Depends on your gender. If a guys, it goes up. If a women, go down. So, sorry, ladies. Just have to say what I have to say. Basically, in some MMOs, as you level up through the ranks, you see guys getting all buffer, getting more ammo, upgrade that makes them look like a badass. Now, but for women, it makes them look like it's their sex objects. Now, I'm not saying anything like, oh my god, that's the best idea ever. I'm just saying that the producer might have not even thought of that when they do that kind of games. Because, really, if you're gonna go from the floor up, I don't know how you can get from the floor up with women. No, again, no offense to women, but I'm just saying. So, the more they look like sex objects, the more powerful they get. It doesn't make sense to me, but hey, that's their idea. Let it be. So, yeah, I'm just missing the overall topic, aren't I? Basically, slavery the game and any Pangola games, just in general, they just had to just figure out what they need to do just to make sure that this is not coming out the right way. Now, for example, if somebody tells you a joke, and it's supposed to be very, very funny, but the way they say it doesn't make any sense at all, so it takes the laugher out of it, that's what they need to do in games. They need to figure out what part did they were supposed to say wrong to get it right. Because some of the games are actually pretty good. Like I said, COD, Battlefield. It just, when they pick those things, Oh my god, I forgot MMOs. World of Warcraft, whatever. Better Septic. Anyway, if they just think about that more while they're producing games, it could be a very, very good decision. Not for only them, but for us gamers. Women, men alike. So, that's all I have to say. How many minutes are we into the video? It's 10 minutes into the video? Jeez, I've had a lot to talk about. Whatever. So, that is it. That's the end of Let's Talk. I'm Blue561, and I am out.